I really thought it wasn't this bad until I saw over half my audience is being lied to and believing it. Devsisters is not bankrupt. Yeah, that TikTok or Twitter post you saw is wrong. I'm going to explain everything that's going on. To understand that, we need to understand where the rumors started from first. And there are three main sources for this. There is a YouTube, TikTok, and Twitter, which I am going to go all three of them, and there will be timestamps in this video if you want to go to a specific one. But let's talk about it. I'll try to keep this brief, but this one's pretty important. What is bankruptcy? Bankruptcy is a legal procedure basically when a company or a person can no longer repay any of their debts. Like basically they cannot repay anything and they're kind of screwed. And for a gaming company, that would mean shutting down the servers, making the game unplayable. Immediate shutdown and liquidation, or aka selling the property or IP, which would be the Cookie Run IP in this area. So with that, it kind of clarifies that Cookie Run Kingdom or Devsisters is currently not bankrupt, okay? Let's remember that, because it will come up later. For this video, I had to make the greatest sacrifice of them all. I had to make a Twitter account. And it seems to have started mainly on this tweet, saying Oven Smash is flopping and consequences in Devsisters in the management team are getting unpaid now, with a picture of an article. Now there's multiple articles and yes, you could go into your own rabbit hole trying to look these, but to put it simply, the executives of the company are receiving a half less cut, meaning whatever money they earn is now half. There's voluntary retirement and hiring freeze implemented for the game, and most importantly, the CEO is getting no longer being paid. I feel like that is a little obvious if you've looked any into this, but if you haven't, you don't really need to worry about that at all. But isn't this video to explain that Devsisters not bankrupt? I haven't spoken about that single word a single time ever since the end of chapter 1. And there isn't really anything wrong with this tweet. But then the panic started. Like this tweet that says, oh, they should pay their workers, but they are paying their workers. Or this one saying that Devsisters went bankrupt due to promoted Shadow Milk. They're not bankrupt, and the Shadow Milk thing is a whole thing of its own. Or this tweet that makes me want to go. And here's the problem. People don't understand this issue. Let's say the game was bankrupt, okay? The game's bankrupt. Oh, I can't even use this footage anymore because the game's gone. I have a black screen now and my game is gone because the server shut down. And oops, all servers are gone. The IP of Cookie Run is gone forever. This means Cookie Run Kingdom, Cookie Run Oven Break, Cookie Run Oven Smash, the one you guys like to blame, Cookie Run Tower Adventures, all of them gone forever. They're gone. By saying that, you'd basically be asking for every single person who works on something Cookie Run Kingdom related, whether that's content creation or a job there, to be happy that they're screwed over. And you want to know something? That's not only the only tweet that just sends that and makes me go. And the thing is, this isn't the only bankrupt tweets. Like, these are not it. This is not the only thing that's going on right here. Like, there is a lot more. Like, here are a few that I'm just going to slowly show that I have found. And I feel like I didn't do a thorough enough search, and it's just still happening with all these people. So much to the degree that I made that original YouTube poll that led me to make this little video. And you all know how that little poll ended up being. It ended up being with over, I think, 900 people. You guys will get the right number on your screen. People saying that it is bankrupt when it's not, meaning so many people. But I do not think this was alone on Twitter. But it is a simple way that you could have seen it or found it. And it's the one that had people celebrating the fact, which just made me go, okay, no, I'm not gonna do that again. That genuinely pisses me off. It really makes me mad because it's just people celebrating something that could be the end of my dream or career. And I'm sorry, I'm just gonna continue. But that's mostly about Twitter, but I did mention 3 things, and there's even more additional to that. Let's talk about the other big one, the good old little shorts app. TikTok, the short sharing platform. Now, actually, I'm pretty new to this, but it doesn't take a lot to search and find a few videos that, you know what? Why don't we watch one of these? The top like right here and see what happened. So, what we just watched was 15 seconds of just some music playing, a picture, and some background gameplay with a caption that isn't even true. This video has nearly 50,000 likes and over 300,000 views. And if you check the comment section of that video, people don't understand bankruptcy. Like this. This is not how bankruptcy works. If the game goes bankrupt, boom, every single game is gone, including the two you just mentioned here, or this one, or this one, or even this one. I could probably go on for a while. And even ones that call out the video, people are just defending the bound below because it isn't true. Like, this isn't true. And it goes on and on and on and on. And this is just one TikTok because I can just keep going into other one. You know what? Let's do something. Let's do a speed run. We're gonna see how many video TikToks I can find that say they're bankrupt when they're not, just by searching this up. Literally, there is the little search mark. You already guys know. Okay? Ready?
3, 2, 1, go!
Here we go.
Devsisters está en bancarrota.
AI voice and saying wrong. Okay.
Okay, so there's been quite a situation going around. You may have heard how Devsisters are
Currently going bankrupt, then it's not bankrupt. 2, saying that Devsisters deserves to go bankrupt when they're not. 3, we already saw this video. 4, oh my goodness. Here's another one. 5, Devsisters is going bankrupt because they caused their own. Nope, that's not true.
Honestly,
Here it is.
allegedly.
It is 6. Here's another one. I'm just clicking whichever ones you want. Okay, here it is. Devsisters officially going bankrupt. Boom, 7. Oh my goodness. I don't know. Devsisters having a huge problem. Hold on. Is this it? If you're living under a rock, Devsisters having downfall. Hold on. I may be losing time. Which led her company bankruptcy? No, it's not. That's another one. Okay. As a result, they become bankrupt. There's another one. Hold on, let me see if I can find. Okay, I already clicked that one. Go. Devsisters is okay, are almost bankrupt. I'm actually going to say no. That one doesn't count. Which one else? Okay. Is this one it? Okay, this is not it. It says lost $10 million, which is true. And okay, here's another one. I knew Devsisters would be bankrupt. There's another one. I think that's gonna be time. I found this many bankrupt videos just by going in here. And oh, here it is. Here's another one. Oh my god. And honestly, I could go on and on in there because the comments also think this. So if you end up ever seeing any of those little TikToks right there, okay, this is Timekeeper Team, any of those TikToks, politely let them know that they are not correct and tell them why. Yeah, but there is one more that I haven't mentioned. I've gone through Twitter, I've gone through TikTok, but there's one left. Now this one is a little interesting, to be honest. It's honestly, well, you know what, I'm not gonna delay it. Let's talk about YouTube. Now, YouTube is an interesting one. I only got told of one video of being a potential thing that people found bankrupt. Like one little specific Ichiro's video. So I took a look inside the video and there is nothing wrong here? Huh? That's odd. I found something wrong in the other two. And I actually ended up watching the entire thing. I even checked the transcript for anything related to bankruptcy, and there is nothing. I'm confused. Now, there are some things that I do agree here with. Like, there's definitely stuff that I think is ridiculous, like this, or other stuff that I don't really agree, like other stuff like this. But honestly, talking about that would be a whole different thing of its own. And if Shiro would like to speak that with me, he can, but I doubt you'd ever DM me. So, who's the main source of this little rumor of saying the game is bankrupt? I don't know.
Bruh.
I've been looking for the last 2 days, and I cannot figure this out. So, honestly, I'm not really sure. If you guys want to leave your opinions on that in the comments, you're welcome. You know I always answer comments. But I'm going to leave you guys with the conclusion with all the facts so you guys don't have to be all confused. Here is all the information that you need to know about everything, so you don't need to go watch other stuff real quickly in 2 minutes. First, the amount of money that they lost in this first quarter was 17.4 billion won, or 11.6 million US dollars, or this amount. This is how it's translated right now. And it is, yes, $11 million is a lot. And yes, it is not enough to bankrupt them. They're not bankrupt, but they did suffer a pretty bad quarter. Another thing Cookie Run Kingdom had was its second most profitable year they ever had in 2025, causing them to invest a lot back. From investing into the Dark Enchantress cookie updates into newer games like Cookie Crumble. This is why there's just so many new games, not just randomly for no reason. But continuing on, the company invested a lot of stuff. Unfortunately, since it didn't do really well since the controversial stuff like the Sugar Swan update or the other stuff, all of it piled on into the first quarterly earnings of 2026, meaning the loss of $11.6 million, and it only did affect this quarter. But no one is really seeing that, only seeing the newer games as the butt of the issue. But in reality, there's just multiple different factors to the case than just that. And whether you want to say that the games, that they shouldn't be releasing new games, or that they should shut down games like Oven Smash or stuff like that, that can be its own video or own debate in itself. But here's my opinion. I feel, yes, they should slow down on new games when they're struggling. They're struggling, their CEO has no pay, stuff like that. But they should absolutely not shut down any games. But why? Doesn't those little games get less players? Yes, they do. They're not have as much attention as Cookie Run Kingdom currently. But that doesn't mean they should shut it down. What about the players playing those games? Those people matter too. Those people matter. So we need to stabilize what we have. We need to grab our current resources and stabilize and go from there. And not just assume, oh, simple option, delete everything except two games. No, that isn't gonna work. And that's going to be pretty much it. Now, before I actually end this here, I did want to collect a bunch of opinions from you guys, the viewers. And I'm showing you guys them on screen right now. And I want to thank every single one of you guys for leaving your opinions. And if any creators have any issues or wish to speak about this thing, whether they appeared on the video or not, you may contact me via this username in message requests, or a direct DM on Discord. Do not contact me through any other method because that's a lot harder. Discord is the easiest way to contact me. And that's going to be pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video because this took me a lot of research, around 2 days of research and a lot of work. And I hope you appreciate it because this really took a toll on me. But if you guys learned something out of this, even just one single person learned the truth from this, then in my opinion, it's worth it. And subscribe if you did, because it would mean the world to me.